Hey viewers, I've been working on this bike and getting it cleaned up, and right now the chain here is just a greasy mess. So I was looking at cleaning it, but before I clean it, I want to check it for wear, so I don't want to waste my time cleaning a worn chain. So I'm going to check the chain wear using this chain wear tool, and there's two sides here, and so I'll use the first side. It goes, just kind of hooks in there, and if this kind of falls through like this, it goes in there, that means there's significant wear on this chain, so I'm going to go ahead and replace it. But I can flip it over to the other side, which will show whether there's even more wear on there, and this is not falling through. But if it fell through, then I'd want to take a closer look at the drivetrain, the cogs on the freewheel cassette, and the chainring there. But it doesn't seem that the chain had gotten that much wear, so it's just enough that I want to go ahead and replace this chain. So I don't need to bother cleaning it. So I'm going to start off by using a chain tool here and push one of these pins out, and that will allow me to remove the old chain. Like that. And then I just pull it out. Like that. So now that I have the old chain off, I have the new chain right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold them side by side, and I'm going to have the inside link up at the top here. So what I'm going to do is just basically go side by side and compare them link by link. And get down to the bottom. So the new chain is slightly longer than the old chain. So what I want to do is I want to break the chain right here, leaving an inside link on this side as well. So I got my chain break tool here, and push the pin out here. Like that. So now this chain, the new chain, is the same length as the old chain. Okay, so now I'm ready to install the new chain. So I'm going to drop this down here through the derailleur cage, inside the tab, then bring this over the guide pulley like this, get it on there, get it onto the smallest cog, pull it forward, and then get it onto the chain ring and bring that forward. And so now I have these two sides to connect down there. So now I need to connect the two ends of the chain using a master link. On this particular one, it's called a missing link, and it comes with the chain. And so the two halves of the link connect together and lock in together as a single outer link. So I'm going to put one half of the link on the inside of this end, and one end of the one part of the link on the outside of this end. And so now just bring them together and kind of put them together and then get them pulled apart. Ah, there it is. And then when you kind of just pull the two ends of the chain apart, it locks into place like that. Here's a close-up of the master link that I used, and the two sides kind of go in and then lock it together like that. Well, I got the new chain installed and it works nicely here like that. So I still have a ton of stuff to do on this bike, but that's one thing knocked off the list. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. I hope you found this video useful or interesting. If you did, please give my video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, click that subscribe button down there. Be sure to click the bell so you get notified when new videos come out. I'm over on Facebook, RJ the Bike Guy. Go over there, like that page. I post stuff over there as well. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching.